Maurice Greene takes on Junior Albini, the biggest disappointment in the UFC of the past few years. I'm joking, he's the GOAT and everyone knows it. On UFC on ESPN 3 Ngannou versus Dos Santos Fight Night Minneapolis. You know what I'm saying? It's opening up the card. It's a big heavyweight fight. Junior Albini on a 3-fight loss streak. He's the GOAT. No one loses more consistently than him. He's the most consistent loser there is at heavyweight. Maybe bar Andrei Arlovski, but then again, Arlovski, he's been setting records his whole career. You know what I'm saying? And he's just going to add another one to the books. He's trying to lose. Now, Junior Albini. I can't root for him. I'm going with a Prospect Spotlight for Maurice Greene. The Prospect Spotlight is for Maurice Greene. Okay? He's a big fucking black guy. That's all I need to know. Okay? Yes, he's been knocked out before. Why do you ask? You know what I'm saying? Yes, he only has one knockout finish in his career. And he hasn't actually been knocked out before because it was in the Ultimate Fighter that he got knocked out. So it doesn't count in his record. So he's never been knocked out before. That's what that means. And yes, he only has one knockout finish. But I'm telling you guys, he's a 6'7" black guy in the heavyweight division. And he's got potential. Okay, he's got big fucking potential. I would like to see him get his eyes fixed. Because right now he's got one eye going forward and the other one... What's going on over here? You know, he's looking over there a little bit. Like, he's got weird eyes. And they scare me. Because he has very strange eyes. There's a lot of things that Maurice Greene can do to fix his game. One, I'd like to see him get in a bit better shape. Because he's a little bit flabby. I would consider myself perhaps in better shape than Maurice Greene. You know what I'm saying? So I'd like to see him in a little bit better shape for a 6'7" guy. When you have a guy and he's that build, think about it. Ngannou's 6'4". Maurice Greene's 6'7", tall, rangy, long limbs, new to the game at 7 and 2. You have so much time to develop as a fighter and learn new things. And when you have a frame like that, you know what I'm saying, it's just so beneficial when learning new skills. A lot of guys, you never hear tall guy problems in the UFC. You know, what are tall guys? They're hard to take down because they're so spindly and it's hard to get your body weight across them efficiently. You know what I'm saying? You can't get inside their range. You can't do this. They're usually in better shape than the smaller guys. You know what I'm saying? It's always small guy problems in the UFC. Small, thick guys always seem to have the problems in the UFC. You know, normally bad pacing. Let's be honest. Other than maybe like DC and Cain Velasquez, usually they have quite bad pacing. You know what I'm saying? Always have to work to get on the inside. It's always the short guys. That's his job. It's the short guy's job to do something, whereas the long and rangy guy just seems to be like, well, I'm just going to do this. You have to figure it out. The long and rangy guy doesn't have to figure shit out. But off the bat, when you're going in against a guy who's 6'7" and fucking long, you're going to have to figure shit out straight away. Maurice Greene, I do say what I want him to fix his eyes, but I do feel like they're an advantage sometimes. And I said this before. They are an advantage because sometimes in fights, I'm telling you, if you look closely at some of this guy's fights, he's looking at you, seeing what you're doing, seeing what movement you're doing. Are you going to fake this? Are you going to fake that? And his other eye, I swear to God, guys, I'm not making this up. His other guy is scanning for the corner. I'm telling you, this. I don't think it's a disability. I think it's an evolution. Okay, this is the evolution of a fighter. One of his eyes is off somewhere else constantly, and it gives him such good work. Like, he's one eye's facing forward, okay? So he sees everything you're doing. The other eye looking for your corner. What are they saying to him? You know what I'm saying? How are they reacting to when I do this? What they just say? Mouth reading the corner. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what's going on. You can see his corner as well if he's in a certain angle. You know what I'm saying? You can see his mum in the crowd to give him some inspiration. It benefits you so much to have a wonky eye in the UFC. Okay? And it's an evolution of the fight game. And for that reason, I'm giving this fight to Maurice Greene. He's my Prospect Spotlight. I'm betting on him to win. Also, Junior Albini's fucking trash. Okay? Junior Albini's trash. And Maurice Greene's won 2 fights in a row in the UFC. So, I'm rooting for him. Okay? He does have an alcohol problem. As we saw in The Ultimate Fighter, if you remember watching. He has a huge alcohol problem that I hope he's fixed. You know, he isn't too happy with his wife, which we gathered, which is maybe why he resorts to drinking. He has an alcohol problem, guys. Okay, he sees drink, he goes for it, and it fucks him up. And I think that's why maybe the shape he's in. That might be why his eye is always wandering for something. He might just be constantly drunk. You know what I'm saying? Maybe if he was sober, both eyes would be facing forward and he'd be focused on the objective. You know what I'm saying? But I think he's just so hooked on the Henny too much that one of his eyes is just like, oh, fuck this, bro. You know what I mean? Just off on its own. But either way, I think he has a lot of potential. He's a big heavyweight. Look forward to it. He doesn't have the most intense of fighting styles. He's definitely got fucking power, though. And he's a guy to look out for with 2 wins in a row. And maybe, hey, if he wins this, maybe give him to the winner of Juan Adams and Greg Hardy, if it's Greg Hardy. There you go. Match the up-and-comers against each other. See you later. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bet on Maurice Greene because Junior Albini is complete fucking trash. Complete trash. Thank you.